Perseverance. It's not a word we throw around lightly, is it? Sometimes it's a battle cry, sometimes a promise, and sometimes just a whisper in the dark. Perseverance is what keeps us going, even when every fiber in our body screams at us to give up. Life isn't easy. I think we can all agree on that. Sometimes the mountains we face can feel unsurmountable. Valleys we go through can seem endless. There are days where just getting out of bed in the morning feels like a hard-won victory. When the world tells us it's all too much, perseverance is what tells us take one more step. And here's the beautiful thing. Perseverance doesn't mean that you won't stumble. It means that you'll get up every time you do. Perseverance doesn't mean that you won't have a hard time. It means that you will push through and that you will keep going, even when progress feels slow. Have you ever watched a seed sprout? Like, it's so covered, it's so buried under what has to be thousands of times its own weight in dirt. But little by little, day by day, it stretches, it grows, and it pushes through. And you know what? It wouldn't be able to without that dirt holding it down and yet lifting it up at the same time. It doesn't happen in an instant. No, it's slow and it's basically unseen, which is why most people don't ever think about it. But it happens nonetheless. It perseveres. It keeps going, even through all the dirt, breaking through the darkness into something beautiful. And you are that seed. You know that, right? All the trials you face, they're your dirt. It might feel like 1,000 times your own existence, your own ability. It may seem completely unsurmountable, but it's that dirt that God uses not to hold you down, but to grow you, to lift you up. God sees your struggles. He's heard you fight through tears, through silence, and through pain. And He whispers to you, keep going. The Bible reminds us in Galatians, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. If we don't give up. So your perseverance, it's not wasted. I promise you that. The work you're doing, the love you're pouring into the world, the faith that you're holding on to, it all matters. God sees it all. Even if no one else seems to see it, God sees it all. Remember that you're not in this fight alone. Lean on His strength when yours feels all but gone. Fix your eyes on Him when your path seems unclear. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 promises us, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength, and they will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not grow faint. So keep going. Let your personal anthem be perseverance. Let it remind you that every step you take, no matter how small, is leading you closer to the victory that God has for you. You're not running a race, you're running toward a promise. And the God that chose you for this victory, He knew what He was doing when He picked you. And He will give you everything you need, all the strength you're going to need to see you through. Remember, you are stronger than you know, braver than you feel right now, and more loved than you could ever imagine. So keep going because you're worth it. And the harvest at the end of this road, that's worth it too.